We are here in Istanbul for the 7th Interdependence Day. We have about 75 delegates from 18 countries. We also have a youth summit with about 40 young people from 20 countries around the world. We're talking about technology. We're talking about religion and the role of, does religion divide us or can it bring us together? We're talking about the Middle Eastern peace process. Can it succeed? Can Turkey play a role? We're talking about the role of global cities like Istanbul, Mexico City, Jakarta, and Tokyo. Can they help build a new order? We're talking about the internet, the role of new technology. Is new technology a road to global democracy? In other words, we're looking at all of the pieces of the puzzle that create the new challenge. And all of the problems we have are global, but the responses we have are still national, inside borders. And our challenge here at the Interdependence Day Forum is to create a political and civic movement that will give us the opportunity to have global responses to these global problems. That means cooperation among states, but it also means citizens and civic associations operating across borders.
I can't be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. We live in an interdependent world. None of us walks alone.
As we realize that we face common problems and need common solutions, interdependence becomes an inescapable fact of political life for every country.
For me, it's the idea that the world is my family. My well-being is contingent on your well-being, and vice versa. You know, it's very literal. We share a planet, and the planet's dying.
Can we create citizens without borders? Can we create a governance without borders? Can we create democracy without borders? That's our challenge, and that's what all the delegates and young people are talking about here in Istanbul.
Searching for you endlessly, my kindred flame across eternity, I have followed every winding road, sent my prayer to every star, till I no longer abandon any hope, and now here.
That's a very large concept, this peace thing, and this all coming together over common ground. And sometimes music takes over where there may not be any words that adequately describe what we're feeling about that.
There is one concept that comes to mind when we consider ways of living together in our world, with greater tolerance and understanding. The Greek word for reconciliation implies a powerful notion of coexistence, synchorisis, which also signifies the profound religious notion of forgiveness. Together, the two words convey the sense of sharing one and the same space. Just as an individual cannot exist in isolation, neither can a group of people or country. exist by itself.
To awaken your parades and come shining through.
This year we look again for someone who incarnates that spirit of interdependence, and who in their lives and how they live their lives and in their careers and how they pursue their careers demonstrate that they are neither Italian nor Polish nor Indian nor British nor American, but truly cosmopolitan in the very deepest and best sense figures, that is to say, part of the cosmopolis, part of the global city, part of the whole planet, who share the humanity of the planet. And this year, I'm very happy to tell you that a friend of interdependence for a long time, somebody who in his work has incarnated the spirit of interdependence, we want to honor in the spirit of honoring interdependence itself. So if I could ask Tavis Smiley to come forward.
This conference being has allowed me, for the years I've been a part of it, to dream bigger dreams every year, bigger dreams and better dreams and technicolor dreams about the kind of world we can create, the kind of interdependent world that we can create if we understand what our power, our compelling strength really is. And I'm convinced that for all of us in this room today, as we depart this city in the next day or so, if each of us follows our hearts, then our dreams will never be left behind.
Always and forever will be waiting.
Justice is what love looks like in public. Just as deep democracy, what we're about in this not conference but movement. Deep democracy is what justice looks like in practice, shot through our economy, our culture, and yes, our civil society as well.